Dan Campbell was asked, will Jared Goff be the starting quarterback? He said, yeah, why not? I'm paraphrasing here. He's doing good right now. He's playing well right now. Let's talk about it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Okay, check out Detroit Lions Talk plays for more videos like this, man. And I mean, that's him saying that. It might be honest because he's been very vocal throughout the weeks when Jared Goff wasn't playing well about Goff not playing well, and people say he threw him under the bus. I didn't think he threw him under the bus. He was playing bad, and a lot of people. Let me wipe my camera real quick, man. Sorry. A lot of people had an opinion, but they wasn't watching the games. The stats don't tell the whole game, but I mean, they start Jared Goff next year. It's gonna be the same stuff. If you upgrade the receivers, man, he's been bad. And even as he's been playing well lately with Josh Reynolds, I don't think it still warrants him coming back being cemented in as a starter. I don't mind you penciling him in. Their number one priority should be quarterback. More than the line, more than the linebackers, more than the safeties, the cornerbacks. The priority should be quarterback. That's the number one priority. More than a receiver. They need a quarterback. And anybody that dispute that, then I question their football IQ, or I question that they've been watching these football games. We lost the majority of these games off the strength of Dan Campbell's coaching inexperience, and we lost most of the strengths of the rest of them were intertwined together with Jared Goff's how atrocious he's been. Okay, when you gotta run the ball and treat a $30 million quarterback like he Brad Johnson and Trent Dilford, and he's a veteran in this league, that's a problem. At $30 million, you better go out there and win me a game. Stafford used to go out there and win games all day. He'll win about 2 or 3 off the strength of his arm a year. And they might be versus sub 500 teams, but he'll go out there and he'll win some games. Jared Goff has not went out there and won a game off his arm or his legs. He hasn't. So, like I said before, he should be penciled in if you can't find somebody else, because he gonna make the money. But hey, the number one priority should be looking at these people. So these quarterbacks not that good this year. Well, y'all projected they was gonna be good this year. That's why I said, don't worry about Fields, don't worry about Mac Jones and Davis Mills and Kellen with my mans that came from Kellen Mound and Zach Wilson. These guys, bruh. There's some good quarterbacks in this class. And ain't none of these quarterbacks jumped off the page this year. Mac Jones is penciled in as the best one, but ain't like he came out there and did what Cam did his rookie year. But then again, Peyton didn't have the greatest rookie year. That's the priority. Thibodeau and Hutchinson ain't gonna change wins and losses on the board like a quarterback can. We've seen the defense play very, very well this year, especially when they start stopping the run. Obviously they need more players out there, no doubt about it. You don't want to reach for a quarterback, but at this point, it's imperative that you find one that's been that bad. Instead of panicking and drafting one next year, when you got to get rid of Jared Goff or bringing Jared Goff back, get him now and polish him. And if he's better than Jared Goff right now, you got to eat that $30 million and put it on the bench. What it is. He played well for a stretch, and people saying how Dan Campbell's endorsing him. That sound like hogwash. Honestly, he played good for a stretch. So did Tim Boyle versus Atlanta. Get out of here, man. The priority should be QB1. Potential QB1. And if Pickett, if it's Willis, is it the kid Ritter? If they better than him, then they gotta play. Well, let's get them on the bench, right? Let's get them on the bench, learning. People say, well, Bryce Young next year is pretty. No, I said that this year. We in the moment, live in the moment. When I see Bryce Young, I'm not impressed. He like all the rest of the Alabama quarterbacks. Not impressed. You know? Oh, CJ Stroud, not impressed. They got to go out there this year and look. If it's a guy you see him, I think could be the guy. You got to take him. If it's in the 5th, 1st, 3rd, 12th, undrafted, you got to take the guy if you think he kind of can be the guy. Unless you think you can reel in Russell Wilson or Deshaun Watson. But all that good drafting and all that good work they done did, it'll go to waste if you don't find that guy. And Goff isn't that guy. He ain't. And then they're going to have expectations going into next season, and Goff is going to, at some point, revert back to what he was. He's still throwing picks. He still turning the ball over. So the love affair is kicking in. The Lions have historically done this and had expectations the following year. They historically have finished, at least in my lifetime, they historically have been bad in the beginning and middle of the season. At the end, they come on strong and give you glimmer of hope, and next year they reset and do the same ish. They need a quarterback that got big hands, got a big arm that can run. And really Pickett and Willis fit the bill. Let's be real. That second first round pick you got, you might have to move up. Or you might have to relinquish the one in 2023 and get that guy. And take a compensatory pick and get that guy the first. But we gotta see how the board gonna fall yet. So, you know, always Jimmy Garoppolo and guys like that, but to endorse him off of this, there ain't no pressure on him no more. To endorse Jared Goff right now is a joke. And it could be smoke and mirrors. It could be a smoke screen. But like I said before, they need a contingency plan. They don't need to wait till after Jared Goff and they be panicking and looking for a quarterback, even if they do got 2 first-round picks in the 2023 draft. That's the next, not this coming year, next year, but the year after next. They don't need to be panicking, man. They need to go ahead and get a guy they like right now. And if he don't turn out to be the guy, draft another guy. If he turn out in 2023, you high enough or you in position to get a guy you like, get him too. You can never have enough quarterbacks. You got to get it right. But Goff ain't the guy. No matter how this fake love affair is right now, Goff ain't that guy. He ain't the guy. He can be the guy next year, but they have to take a guy and get him and prepare him. Get his mechanics together, get his mind together. And if he's not ready after next year, then sign Goff to a 1-year deal. Nobody gonna give Goff no money. And when he's ready, then you allow him to pop off. But we seen it with Aaron Rodgers. He had years behind Brett Favre. Even though Brett said it wasn't his job to help him, right? But I'm pretty sure the quarterback coach, offensive coordinator, played an integral part in that. Even though he sat on the bench, it still was a learning curve in going to the playoff and losing to Arizona. It still was a learning curve. It still was a learning curve. You know? So prepare him now. If it take another year, give Goff a 1-year extension. But let's not go with the narrative now and just throw guys in there. You know, if they prepared to go in there and win right away, then Goff gonna have to sit on the bench. Forget the money. But like I said before, he has to endorse Goff because he will be back next year because of his contract. Because Brad Holmes' biggest mistake was bringing this idiot on. You could have signed Fitzpatrick or Taylor Heineke. You could have signed anybody. You know, 1,000 guys. Dude from Baltimore might be a guy to bring in. The guy that went to Utah State, the red one. Got the Van Gogh exhibit. I want to go to that. Vincent Van Gogh. You know? So, I understand it, but because he'll be back next year, you got to endorse him. But if they priority number one, they find the quarter, and they say, hey, man, we ain't seen nobody we like, I get it. I understand it. But to think that it's going to be any different next year, besides a couple more wins, it's not. Goff is who he is. He got a tremendous running game this season. And even before he was injured, he had issues with pushing the ball down the field. His arm ain't there. He got baby hands. Going to Green Bay, Chicago, you gotta be able to throw that thing. You can't. So if it's a guy you semi-like, you gotta pull the trigger on him. Endorsing Jared Goff is a mistake. Without a contingency plan. What's going on with this dude behind me, bro? Boy, Michigan drivers, man, we need to have a conversation, bro. Because y'all can't drive. Y'all definitely got y'all motherfucking license out of a Cracker Jack box. I see why people have road rages, people get shot. Y'all drive like idiots, bro, to go nowhere. Crazy. But, you know, it's a grave mistake if they endorse it. But you know what, man? If I had to put a percentage on if they're going to take a quarterback, I'm going to say 90%. I'm 99.9%. Well, I say this. I'm 95 point. I'm going on a limb. I'm 99.9% sure they don't take a quarterback next year in the first 2 rounds. As I said, the first 2 rounds. I'm 99.9% sure that they're going to show me their SOL. I'm pretty sure they're going to show me that they SOL. I'm pretty sure they're going to show me their SOL. And then come the 2023 draft, they're going to be their head cut off like a chicken, running around looking for a quarterback. Don't be surprised they don't extend Jared Goff, bro, this offseason, man. It's signs that they show you that they SOL still. If they don't know their number one need is a quarterback after watching this season, I don't care about the Arizona game. I don't care about the Minnesota game. We got 20,000 other video games to show that Jared Goff ain't that guy. If they ride with Jared Goff, okay. It is what it is. You know, it's SOL. They got to find a guy. If you can find a guy that can step in right now and get the progression going, that's fine. But they got to find a guy that can be the guy and tutor him and teach him, get his mechanics, and get his, get ready. If it's Willis, if it's somebody else out that's on the trade market, or you can do all this shit right. If you don't get the quarterback right, you're in trouble. So like I said before, it is what it is, man. But yeah, endorsing Jared Goff, not surprised, bro. He play like one good game and 2 good games, and they ready to fully endorse him. Don't be surprised if you don't get no contract, bro. People laughing, y'all probably laughing. Don't be no surprise you get a 2-year extension, man. Brad Holmes like him. And he's talking about, well, it ain't going to be no curve on his evaluation because of the roster. If he keep Jared Goff around, bro, past next year, I don't know what to say. If you don't take a quarterback and find a quarterback next year, I don't know what to say. It's like we get half competent GMs. Half competent. Get you, if you say, it ain't that many good quarterback, well, they said Dak Prescott wasn't that good. They said Russell Wilson wasn't that good. They say Tom Brady wasn't that good. Who else? It's a lot of guys that win the middle of the round or win late first, like Dan Marino and stuff. Kaepernick went the first pick in the second round. Dalton went like the top of the first round. Davis Mills went the third or fourth round. He looked good than every other quarterback, man. In his situation, he in the worst situation. If you add up his situation, his talent, he looked better than all of them. There's always talent to be had. That dude from the back of Lamar Jackson, he was undrafted. He looked better than 10 or 20% of the quarterbacks out there. He looked way better than Trevor Lawrence. He looked better than every rookie last year. Other than Mac Jones and Davis Mills. Might be better than Davis Mills, but you know what I'm saying? So you go around saying, you know, you gotta look. You can't go with Mel Kipers and Todd McShays, and you know, you can't make Mike Mayock go. You can't go with their board. You gotta go with your own mind. I ain't saying go out there and be the Cavalier and draft Anthony Bennett, that you the smartest guy in the room. But you gotta do your own evaluations. And I think Holmes, I pray Holmes, does it the right way. You can find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. If you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video question. All my social media link, subscription. Twitter's the fastest way, then Facebook and Instagram. All that's in the description. Want to make a financial donation? Cash App, CJ Good 313. Venmo, CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description. Appreciate the financial donations. Best way to donate, comment, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. That subscribe button, comment button, hit all notifications. Increase your chance, get notifications, go live and drop a video. One time for the one time. Motor Sports Talk. Take the Detroit Lions Talk playoffs. More videos like this. And don't forget to check my main channel right here on YouTube, Motor Sports Talk. Peace.